All right, fantastic news for you guys about progressive candidates kicking ass throughout the country. Beto O'Rourke is running against Ted Cruz. Everybody thought, it's a long shot, that's Texas. Ted Cruz came in basically second in 2016 to Donald Trump in the Republican primaries. He's gonna be set and he's really well known and he's got tremendous name recognition. This Beto O'Rourke is really progressive. How could he possibly win in Texas? Well, here comes Beto. Last quarter, O'Rourke raised $2.4 million from 55,000 individual contributors. That's a stunning number. First of all, it's really important for you to know he doesn't take corporate PAC money. So that's all real people giving him money. And 55,000 is a gigantic number, but that was last quarter. Let's find out how he did this quarter that just ended. Representative Beto O'Rourke, who's challenging Ted Cruz for his Texas Senate seat, raised a staggering $6.7 million in the first quarter of 2017, his campaign announced. Wow, that's a giant amount. Because people can't wait to beat Ted Cruz, including me. We're gonna run that picture of sad Ted Cruz phone banking for Donald Trump. It's gonna be one of the greatest days if Beto takes him down. By the way, we'll have the link to donate to Beto O'Rourke in the description box below, as well as all the candidates. But wait, we're not done with Beto yet. Furthermore, the $6.7 million, as the Texas Tribune explains, came from 141,000 contributions. Another record-busting number for O'Rourke. Wow, 141,000 different contributions. That's amazing, man. Watch out, Cruz, here comes Beto. He has also outraised Cruz, according to Mediaite, in 3 of the last 4 quarters, and he's doing it with small money, no corporate PAC money. Now, he's not the only one doing a great job in raising money against well-known incumbents. Wisconsin Democrat Randy Bryce, otherwise known as Iron Stash, a long shot challenger to Speaker Paul D. Ryan, according to Roll Call, raised $2.1 million in the most recent fundraising quarter his campaign announced Monday. In a congressional race, that is a gigantic amount. Randy Bryce also doesn't take corporate PAC money. How do I know? Because he's a Justice Democrat. So these guys raising this amount of money from small donors is unheard of. Bryce's bid for the first district has raised a total of $4.75 million so far, and the $2.1 million raised in the most recent quarter is nearly double the $1.2 million he raised the previous quarter. His campaign said. His campaign also reported having $2.3 million in cash on hand. Look, let me tell you why that's so important. And now, having talked to a lot of the Justice Democrats, seen their campaigns, money matters a tremendous amount, not just for running inefficient, expensive TV ads, but also because you need staffers who are gonna organize your volunteers. You need campaign offices in different parts of the state. In a giant state like Texas, if you're O'Rourke or if you're Allison Hartson in California, you need money to buy the voter rolls that every candidate, I mean, it goes on. And even if you want to do digital ads, that takes a lot of money. So keep it going, guys. Both to the candidates and the people giving them small dollar donations. If we knocked out Ted Cruz and Paul Ryan, that would be unreal. And I believe that it is eminently doable. And so, by the way, we also have Randy Bryce's link down below in the description box on YouTube, comment section on Facebook. That's where we always have the link, super easy to click. Go and participate. Now let me turn to Allison Hartson running against Dianne Feinstein in California. Hartson, who's, this is the Mercury News explains in California, who's never run for office before and who's received almost no mainstream media coverage of her campaign, received more money in small dollar donations than Feinstein and DeLeon combined. That's another person in the race. She took in $158,707 in unitemized contributions, less than $200 over the last 3 months of 2017. That's the last quarter. Compared to the $111,524 for Feinstein and just $31,427 for DeLeon. She beat them both combined. That's the legendary Feinstein. You know what Feinstein had to do? She had to lend her own campaign $5 million. Now, she can do that because she's enormously wealthy. She has about $80 million. According to the best estimates, her husband's a billionaire, so $5 million is no big deal for them. They don't even bother taking volunteers on Feinstein's website. Allison Hartson is, of course, powered by volunteers. She's got now over 1,400 volunteers in the state of California. and that's why she's doing a great job. We've got her link down below as well, and it's really easy to remember. It's justicedemocrats.com/Allison. So make sure you go and contribute. As you can tell with the numbers there, she's doing great compared to her opponents, but she needs a lot more money to run in a gigantic state like California. She needs to hire a lot more volunteer coordinators, field coordinators, and then of course be able to run the tough hitting ads that she's been doing lately. And again, one more thing overall here. We've got momentum, and it's not just for Democrats. It's for real progressives and uncorrupted progressives. And I want to give Beto O'Rourke a lot of credit here. Look, we don't often get credit, and when I say we in this context, I do mean the Justice Democrats. I am proud that I helped form that group, and that group said that they will not endorse anyone, they will not back any candidate if they take corporate PAC money. And now, as you've seen, a lot of people, including some fairly well-established Democrats in the Senate, if I could put it that way, are also declaring that they're not taking corporate PAC money. I don't know that the Just Democrats were the sole reason, of course not, right? But were they part of the reason, an important part of the reason, as you have 52 candidates in the Just Democrats that said they will not take corporate PAC money, and now a lot of them are doing well. 5 out of 7 won in the Texas primaries. In fact, one of the ones that beat a Just Democrat has just become a Justice Democrat, Mary Wilson in Texas, so 6 out of 7 in a sense. And they're uncorrupted and they're wonderful and they have all this momentum. And I'm kind of proud that we helped to start the no corporate PAC money trend, right? But there are some people who've been on that before us, and one of them is Beto O'Rourke. So that's why I wanted to point that out and give him all the credit in the world. He decided not to take any corporate PAC money even before the Just Democrats were around, even before it became fashionable in the Senate and other places. So no wonder he's gotten the credibility that he has with all those donors and the small dollars that are coming in, and I'm sure the volunteers coming in. Please, we'll have all the links down below. Go to their websites, donate if you can, volunteer if you can. AllisonHartson.com/now to volunteer for Allison in California. Or by the way, you can help these guys by making calls no matter where you are. You don't have to be in Wisconsin to defeat Paul Ryan. You don't have to be in Texas to defeat Ted Cruz. You don't have to be in California to have a real progressive represent the really blue state of California like Allison Hartson. So wonderful news, but it's on you guys to finish this. If we get all this way and then we don't win these elections, well, of course, then we didn't accomplish our goal. We've got to finish them. Let's go do that together. You just watched the video by the Young Turks, the home of the revolution. If you'd like to get the full show, come join us and become a member. TYTnetwork.com/join.